for watching this video. Today I'm going to show you how to post your listing once you're a member of telepor.me, which is a marketplace for live streamers. It's a way for you to monetize your scopes or to hire somebody to take you anywhere where they're located and show you a live view of their area. So first things first, guys, when you guys first are logged in, as you can see, I'm logged in as Ray. In order to post your first listing and show up like this, all you need to do is hit this big yellow button, and when you click on it, it will take you to categories. You pick the best category that suits the service that you're offering, the virtual service that you're offering, whether that's a virtual tour, college visit, local advice, relocation research, site survey, concerts, and so on. If you don't see a category, place it under miscellaneous. Don't worry, there's more categories coming as needed, but for now we're starting at this level. So in this situation, I'm going to do a virtual tour. When I select virtual tour, it's important for you to select virtual service if you're offering a service. If you do happen to be requesting a service, you would go under here, and that just means that you're looking for somebody in a specific area, and then that person can potentially answer that request. But for the most part, when you list a new listing, when you post a new listing, you will go to virtual services, click on that. I usually allow this, and then you would say your list title. So in this situation, I'm going to put virtual tour San Diego, and then you get to pick whatever price you would like. This is important. It's whatever you feel your time is worth, however much you want to make, and then you can select per hour, 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I would start off with 30 minutes, and I would put something reasonable. We usually recommend at least $20. So I would say $20 for a half an hour of my time, something I'm comfortable with. There you have it. It actually tells you what the fee that telepor.me takes from that amount. So it's actually $4 that teleport takes. In other words, determine how much you want to make and then add about 20% to that in order for you to make what you really want to make. So in this case, I'm happy with just making this amount of money. I know I'm going to get deducted this amount. Then you put a detailed description. So the more detail you put on your description, the better, because there's more chances that people are going to understand what you're doing and what you're offering, and they're going to want to hire you. So I've already pre-written a small text here, a little bit of history on San Diego, and I say I will show you any part of San Diego in real time and answer any of your questions. At this moment, I get to select this required field is how many years I've been living in the area. So I'm a native of San Diego, so I've been living 20 plus years. I would put that. The availability is whatever you want. If you're going to be available anytime, evenings only or mornings only. So in this case, I'm going to be only available in the evenings. And I'm only willing to do this in my personal situation Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So that's when I'm going to be available. Some people may be available all week, maybe only Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or however you want to do this. It's up to you when you're available, when you think you're going to be available to go around your town or around your neighborhood, if you would. This is just completely up to you. It could be one day. It doesn't matter. It's whenever you're available. So we'll go ahead and leave it at this. Neighborhood is if you're living in a large city and you want to more or less specify what neighborhood you live in, you may want to put that on there. So for instance, this is a San Diego listing. I'm going to go ahead and write Mission Valley, which is a neighborhood in San Diego. Education level is not important. It's not required. But if you think it's going to help your listing, go ahead and say what your education level is. Live streaming platforms is required to fill this category, and so this is what live streaming profiles or live streaming platforms you're willing to perform this live stream service that you're offering. So I generally go Periscope and Skype. I also like appear.in. They're all private. Actually, Google Hangouts will be another one that I would do. Maybe even Facebook. Those are all private. As you guys can see under parentheses, most people, I would say, they would want a private scope because it only pertains to them. It's a specific information they're looking for, whether they're relocating, they're thinking about going there for vacation, whatever the case may be. So I will leave that at that. Occupation, you don't have to answer that question. If you think it's going to help your listing, if you're some kind of professional in an industry and you think it's going to help you get booked faster, then go ahead and fill that out. A good example with that is if you were a developer in San Francisco and there's a person in another part of the country that's looking to move to San Francisco and wants the perspective of a developer, because that's what they do as well, they might hire somebody like that. So you guys get what I'm trying to say there. If it helps you, put it there. If it does not help you, you can leave it blank. It's completely up to you. Location is where you put what location you're living in. Don't put your address. You can put a zip code, but I recommend you putting the name of the city, the main city you live in. So in this case, San Diego, because that's how people are going to search for when they're looking for somebody in San Diego. They're not necessarily going to say Mission Valley, and that's why I did put that here under neighborhood to be more specific. But in general, people are going to search for San Diego, Chicago, Los Angeles, things of that nature. And then you get to select pictures. Pictures are very important. The reason why is because they catch the eye. And so you want to have some good looking pictures there. It says it right over here. Any JPEGs, GIFs, or PNGs, PNGs will work. Size, the minimum size should be at least 660 by 440 pixels. So something, decent size. It's about medium sized pictures. So you would go and select this, look for your picture. So in this case, I already have a picture here. Choose that picture. And you'll see that it's just loaded and it's processing. If I wanted to add more pictures, I could. And so you can actually do that in bulk. So I can select all of them except for this one because I already have that one. And then I can just say choose. And now it's going to continue to process. You can see the one of them, the first one I did, is already there. And it says right here that it's safe to save the listing and move forward. You don't need to wait for it. At this point, I more or less see that everything looks fine according to what I want to do. And now I'm going to say save listing. As I save the listing, I get to preview it. And so as you can see, this is what it looks like. $20 per 30 minutes. Normally here you would see a price, or not a price, but you would see a credit card information and a request button. But since this is my listing, I do not see this. I can edit this if I want to. I can close the listing if I'm no longer available and reopen it later. But you can see how nicely I have pictures here where people can go ahead and view San Diego. And my information has been located here. And that's it. Now when I go back home, I can see that my listing is up and running right there, first place. If somebody filters through virtual tours, I should appear there. If somebody searches for San Diego up here, I should be able to pop up. As you can see, I've already had this before. This is the new listing that I've done. I can just then search, and that's how people would normally get to my listing. That's all you need to do. In the event that you need to just close it down, very simply, you just go and say close listing, and now it's closed. There you have it. That's how you post a listing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to head on to telepor.me. If you don't know what this is about, you can find everything about this site out there. If you're a live streamer, if you use Periscope or any other live streaming platform, don't forget to head on over to telepor.me as it is written here in the logo, and request your own invite code so you can be part of this and start making money with your live streams. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.